Bogi Mubanga, good morning, good morning. I just want to put this phone also on. So there we are. Let me sit properly. Here we are. You know, you must always remember what my role is in politics. My role in politics at this point in time is nothing but you, the citizens. But you, the citizens. I am your public lawyer. I am here to clarify issues. When there are issues in the public domain, I want to give you the truth. And to give you the truth objectively, not biased here and there, just to give you the truth as it is. You see, yesterday, I was actually live. If you remember, I was actually live when I heard that 2 ministers have been fired. And after I finished my live, I started, I saw, of course, going through social media, trying to see. And a few issues came up. So I started calling around. I started texting Abantu, my intelligence as usual. My intelligence, intelligence yandi. So I started calling around. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? And this morning, I got a report, a thorough report. And unfortunately, the report that I have is actually worse than just these 2 ministers being fired. It is worse than just these 2 ministers being fired. It is worse than that. It is more about people, trying to feel big. Trying to feel big. I can't understand. I don't know Chua Amikola. I don't know how the devil gets into you and convince you to start thinking that you are powerful. I don't understand. I don't understand. Why do people become big-headed? Why do people become big-headed and think they have something in themselves? I can't understand. What I thought, I was thinking that, maybe these 2 ministers, they were involved in corruption or something like that. Only to discover that kuti valinganya amantwanikane na akainde ichirema. And ndamieva lyonseine. Ndamieva, I always tell you here. Yeah, ukakumbita kwa share live. I always tell you, don't try to be big-headed. Kateka ni kateka. And for those of you who think that whatever position you have, whatever you know, whatever experience you may have, if you think you can beat Hakainde Hichilema at this point in time, you are dead wrong. You are dead wrong. Going against Hakainde Hichilema and scheming against Hakainde Hichilema at this point in time, it is the worst political suicide one can ever do. The worst political suicide one can ever do. The worst. You people, I can't understand some of you people. How could you? Honestly, who are you? akainde ichirema akusansura akupera buminister chiwakuingira. You get tempted. People, Angela Piri, people get offended with this spoon in my cup. I always leave tea and ilowa ngatamuli spoon. Tea and ilowa ngatamuli spoon. So shari lafye kano spoon omoidi ero ndextant one kana. But anyway, vamuchima. How could you? I'm giving you the facts as it is. I went deep to find out why these two were fired. And I'm telling you that it is actually more than these two. And what is behind is more. There are people in UPND, abale monakwati, it is easy. Ala wantunga balelanga. Be careful. Be careful. There are some people, they can challenge Aka in the Ichirema. They can betray Aka in the Ichirema. You are dead wrong. Aka in the Ichirema is very strong, is more stronger than any other president that we have had. At the moment, Aka in the Ichirema. The support that Aka in the Ichirema is enjoying now. The support that Aka in the Ichirema is enjoying now. The foundation or the solidity of Hakainde Hichilema, the stance of Hakainde Hichilema now is very strong. It is only, I can only compare it kuli Kaunda in the 1970s. 1970s, somewhere there. That is the only time, 1960s, 1970s. That is the kind of support that Hakainde Hichilema has. It's very strong locally, it's very strong on an international level. At a global level, that's where Hakainde Hichilema is. I want somebody to go and tell Hakainde Hichilema that it is not only those two ministers. There are other people. So what happened is, some people in the UPND, bale umfila wa opposition, there are some people who are being, propped up by some people out there that they can do a revolt with PND and they can partner with some of these opposition and unseat Hakainde Hichilema. There are some people in UPND who think that they can connive with the opposition and unseat Hakainde Hichilema. But I want to tell all of you, you are dead wrong. You are dead wrong. You are so wrong. This is a wrong time to rise against Hakainde Hichilema, to think of challenging Hakainde Hichilema. You are dead wrong. It can't happen. It can't happen. So these two ministers were actually part of that group. There is a group of people that want to work with the opposition. And unfortunately, they are being led by this Nkombo. Hey, Nkombo. Nkombo mdala wandi tekanya Nkombo. Chinshi cha kuimina Nkombo. Chinshi cha kuimina. What is the problem? Why Nkombo? So these people, they actually connived with the opposition, and they wanted to shoot down Bill 7. They wanted to shoot down Bill 7. Some opposition were saying, we have got people that we are working with. And I thought that, they are just joking. And yet, it is true. And these two ministers are part of those people. Are part of those people who think they can come together, they can reorganize themselves and challenge Hakainde Hichilema. You are dead wrong. This is a wrong time. It's a wrong time. Bamuchima, it's a wrong time. Nkombo, it's a wrong time. Bambishile mirumbula machina. I will not mention you. But I have got a list. Ninkwataka list, nimpokelela wino of some of you who have been having dark corners with the opposition, wanting to, to connive with the opposition. But Mubepelefe, you can't go anywhere. You can't. Hakainde Hichilema is very solid. It's very solid. So Bamuchima and others, they voted against Bill 7. And I got this information from someone on social media, yampera kwa idea. So I started calling, and I got a list. I got a list of people that voted for Bill 7 and that did not. I got a list. And it is surprising that people like Gary Nkombo voted against Bill 7. Bamuchima voted against Bill 7. This minister voted against Bill 7. And another person that I can't just believe, it is even difficult for me to mention his name here, but I will just mention because, I'm disappointed. Kangombe, I am very disappointed with you. Romeo Kangombe, you are my friend. And Kangombe, you are still young. Romeo Kangombe, you are still young. How could you? Why? What has happened? HH has been very close to you. If there are issues, why not reach out? Why not make a frantic effort to engage HH than to go and start conniving with people so that you can destroy? Hakainde Hichilema, you can't. You can't be traitors at this point in time. You can't be traitors. Bambia tvananya awa mdala ba MP ba kumwinirunga tvananya. Ba MP ba kumwinirunga. Some of these people, they are even useless. At Newton Samakai. Newton Samakai, who are you in politics? Who are you? William at Gary Nkombo can't do such a thing. I have got a list. William, I have got a list. Gary Nkombo, if I'm lying, let Gary Nkombo issue a statement. Gary Nkombo alitemwa ukulanda, he comes out na statement. Gary Nkombo knows how to speak. I'm challenging Gary Nkombo. If it is not true that Gary Nkombo worked against President Hakainde Hichilema, if it is not true that Gary Nkombo is trying to connive with some people, with the opposition, I'm challenging Gary Nkombo. Let Gary Nkombo come out and refuse that what Tayali is saying is not true. Gary Nkombo, I'm calling you Gary Nkombo. Because, the first time Gary Nkombo, he was fired because of two amatenders. Amatenders vapede. Vaisa pero muntu uko, kuna nikane kusolwezi kuni. That's why Gary Nkombo was fired. Gary Nkombo ali katefya ikata. And Hakainde Hichilema, instead of prosecuting him, amuchitafe fire, amuleka. But now Gary Nkombo, Chilema what na chumusha lokota. Now Fulwa Gary Nkombo is upset. He's upset, he's bitter. Gary Nkombo, why are you wasting your political life like this? You are wasting your political life, Gary Nkombo. You are wasting your political life. Hatred does not sort out anything. Bitterness does not sort out anything. Emotions does not sort out anything. You need to calm down. You need to be wise, not if you let Gary Nkombo. Whoever is cheating you, Gary Nkombo, it is not easy to become president. To Gary Nkombo. Let people not cheat you, that you can become president. You are Gary Nkombo, I can tell you. You have been a minister, you are senior than me, but I can assure you, I will be president before you, Gary Nkombo. I will be president before you, Gary Nkombo. With this kind of treachery that this bitterness that you are having, I'm telling you, this bitterness, you are destroying yourself. Even on this one, you have destroyed yourself, Gary Nkombo, because Gary Nkombo, tell me, how are you going to contest in your constituency? With this betrayal, Gary Nkombo, how are you going to contest? People suffered so much, to push Hakainde Hichilema into State House. Now Hakainde Hichilema is in State House and is doing so well, and you think you can just come and destroy all that. What kind of selfishness is this? Eh? What kind of selfishness is this? You are Gary Nkombo. What kind of selfishness is this? Eh? I'm challenging Gary Nkombo. Where the media start calling Gary Nkombo, call Gary Nkombo and ask him, Tayali is saying this, what are you saying about it? I want to hear a statement. Let him not ignore. Let him not ignore. I want Gary Nkombo to issue a statement. Vamuchima. I mean, in my political life, people were chasing you, constituents. Eh? UPND has been so faithful to you. They have been adopting you, for 4 times. They have been adopting you. Eh? And now you turn around and stab them in the back. I mean, Wamdara, what is wrong, really? What is wrong? What is wrong? Eh? Are you going to go back there and contest? Are you going to go back there and contest? After this, Gary Nkombo, I'm daring you. Even go and stand, constitutions go and stand as an independent. Go and stand, because really, you can't stand as an MP. You can't. Just go. Go and join them. Go and join them. Go and be a running mate to whoever. Go and be a running mate. Stop wasting time. Leave UPND. Go and join them. And all the rest of you, I'm just withholding your names for some reasons, because I don't even want to make you. But I'm disappointed with Gary Nkombo. I never knew Gary Nkombo would have such bitterness. Eh? Such bitterness and such pomposity, because this is being politically pompous. You are being pompous. You are inflating yourself. You are having an ego. Where is it going to take you, Gary Nkombo? You are going nowhere. This is a wrong time. Somebody said a good what? What do they call that? A good matad, strikes the bull, does not strike a bull. Waits until the bull has been stabbed a few times. That's when you come up. You don't fight a person who is strong at this point in time. You can't fight Hakainde Ichirema at this point in time. Ni wisdom to you can't fight Hakainde Ichirema at this point in time. You can't. You are wasting your time. Gary Nkombo, this one is wrong. It's very wrong. If you are not careful, if you don't handle this issue, if you continue with your pomposity, Bwana, you'll be buried. You'll be buried, Gary Nkombo. You'll be buried. There have been people. Kwadi abena achani Dini Mungomba. Eh? Your attitude is similar to the attitude of Dini Mungomba. There were people like Dini Mungomba. Where are they today? Eh? Ask Chilufya Tayali. Go and learn some lessons, because some of these things you need to speak to people that have been there. Ask Chilufya Tayali. Challenging a strong guy at a wrong time. You are done. You will be mismeet. My politics even in America. Look how strong Elon Musk is. So rich. But did you see Elon Musk? You saw him, Elon Musk, going back to Donald Trump. I mean, you know better. You are older than me. You have seen some of these things. Eh? Even during the time of UNIP and the ANC. Those that thought they were big. I mean, I don't want to come out like I'm speaking against some of the heroes of our country. But Hari Mwangankumbula, if only he had judged properly with wisdom, the situation would have been different. But the route that he took, I mean, what happened with him? And yet others that, used wisdom, they excelled in UNIP. They excelled in UNIP. I mean, Arthur Winner, they excelled in UNIP. Eh? No, by mova gari Nkombo, imule family chai, akwisa. Muleivepa. Gari Nkombo, Romeo Kangombe, how could you do that? How could you vote against Bill 7? And then Romeo Kangombe, I'm challenging him here also. I'm challenging him, Romeo Kangombe. I'm challenging Newton Samakai. I'm challenging him. How could you do that? Eh? And those of you, Vamonde Mishamu, because Vamo Imwe, Vamo, especially, there are other 3 men. Rumbula, and therefore, Namisha, but Namu. This is a wrong time to start playing, Kaflin Konks, in politics. It's a very wrong time. It's a very wrong time. It's a wrong time. This is a wrong time. Listen to me and listen to me good. Hakainde Ichilema is solid. UPND is solid. It's very solid. In this election, na ipitakale. I am election na ipitakale. But you sanguka. You traitors. You betrayers. UPND, you should not. Secretary General. Don't adopt Gary Nkombo. Don't adopt Gary Nkombo. Don't adopt Newton Samakai. Don't adopt Don't adopt him. Padi Kangombe. Kangombe is my friend. And he's too young, really. I feel bad. I feel bad for Kangombe. I feel bad. And I hope that Kangombe, you can find a way of getting back into the fold. You are young, Kangombe. You are young, and politics is brutal. Politics is brutal. Hakainde Ichilema and UPND, they have got another 5 years, and if not more. Mungu Fikshawino Wino. Hakainde Ichilema and UPND, they have got another 5 years, if not more. If not more. Songa tamuchenje revane, mukaisanga tinimwa mulimu exao, in Zambia. Fila pilibuka. Listen to me. Neu likomu exao, na lipusukako. I know how rough politics is. Politics, yani wa bad, yani wa brutal. You are nothing, all of you. You are nothing. You are where you are because Hakainde Ichilema sustained UPND. You know it. You know it. You know it. Hakainde Ichilema sustained UPND because of his connections, because of the money. If Hakainde Ichilema had not poured in money, if Hakainde Ichilema had not gotten his connections, UPND would have died after Mazoka. You wouldn't have sustained UPND. You wouldn't have sustained UPND. You wouldn't. So we make sure you don't even think about contesting my elections. Because you shouldn't even think of contesting my elections. You can't go to parliament and betray the party. Betray the party. And you did it not because you didn't agree with what was in Bill 7. Not because of that. You did it because of your hatred against Hakainde Ichilema. That's why you did it. You did it because other people are telling you, you come bangarekwe bawe na waumfuila. You did it to spite Hakainde Ichilema. That's why you did it. That's why you did it. You are busy debating. Even you, Gary Nkombo, you are busy debating. Parasti, you go and vote against Hakainde Ichilema. You are betrayers. And at least for me, one thing that you would never accuse me of is betrayal. I tell people to their faces. If I don't agree with you, I'll tell you I don't agree with you. Now you, Nimoba Chisanguka, you are snakes. You were busy showing face. Meanwhile, in time of voting, you come and vote if you have Londolo. I've got a list. I'm challenging. I'm challenging them. Let them issue statements to refute. Let them refuse. Let them. About release ama statements. Baba, people, betrayers, traitors. Allah. At Angel Tayali, I'm not an angel. I'm not an angel, but at least, if I'm not happy with you, I will tell you I'm not happy with you. Not to betray you in this manner. So don't be cheated. Don't be cheated. I came live so that I tell you why these people have been fired. And I want to sound a warning. I want to sound a warning to those of you who think that you can, you can flex yourself, you can betray UPND. You can't. It's a wrong time. It's a wrong time. It's a wrong time. Ni list. So I'm going to send it. I'm going to use my channel. I'm sending it to Hakainde Hichilema. But anyway, Hakainde Hichilema can access that. It's not only these two. Hakainde Hichilema, it's not only two. There are 3 more names. There are 3 more names. Deal with them. Deal with them. Deal with them. And once I understand to understand, these who are busy talking about opposition. We know what is happening. Me, I know. I've been told. Noko Mkumana. How we have been exchanging money. Mwane pesha ki Hakainde Hichilema has given 3 million. Hakainde Hichilema has given 3 million. Bama mbala kanshi mwane pokendaram. Atase. Anyway, that is all I wanted to tell you. It is not whatever. I want to niwach sanguka. The 2 ministers niwach sanguka. They are betrayers. They are betrayers. But then you have a chinka fena. Whatever, I'm telling you the truth. This is a wrong time to betray Hakainde Hichilema. This is a wrong time to betray Hakainde Hichilema. We are already 2 months that is of parliament. We are going into campaign. Who is going to beat Hakainde Hichilema? Who is going to beat Hakainde Hichilema? Bagari Nkombo. Nkombo. Join somebody. Be a running mate. Go and be a running mate. Go and be a running mate. Tomorrow, if you can win, go and be a running mate. Bagari Nkombo. Ngamule stand as president. But don't go to Mazabuka. Don't even waste your time. Don't even waste your time, Mazabuka, because even if you contest as independent, you will lose. You will lose. I can assure you, you will lose. And it will be very embarrassing for you to go and contest as an independent and then you lose. You would rather, be remorseful. You would rather be subservient. Show remorse. Dimbikuti waisa mitumako kunanikane kuno mwaisa wako wa ambassador ku Malaysia. Dimbikuti wa mitumako. Batinga mwakonga nyapona arrogance. Tapari yoko mwalaya. You are going to be finished. You are going to be finished. And even those of you who are busy talking, mumbali, muleta to tribalism. Some of us, we are receiving this information. Tukatamboko michita expose. Anyway, nalanda fiafula. And what I've told you here, I'm not asking you to say, no, after this statement, follow them and ask them to release some statements. Let them release some statements. Did you vote for Bill 7 or you voted against it? Muwanga, did you vote for Bill 7 or you voted against it? Gary Nkombo, did you vote for Bill 7 or you voted against it? Gary Nkombo, are you talking with the opposition trying to cause problems in UPND or not? Tell me. You tell the people. I'm not taking phone calls. You people go and ask them. Let them explain. Traitors. Big traitors. That's it. Muchenjere sana. Some of you might got to my issues. Anyway. Now, I have a chisum. Good day.